Hi Taurus, I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know about, then you can find it in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. This reading is engineered more towards love and romance, okay, and the start of the month reads are more sort of general life readings. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it's applicable to your situation, but because this is Taurus's reading, I will be addressing them. Right, Taurus in love, please. Ooh, okay. Hope and happiness and amplify your positive emotions. Oh, that's a really, really nice combination. Hope and happiness and amplify your positive emotions. So it kind of goes without saying that it's not healthy for you to suppress emotions, especially if they're negative emotions. Okay, that's not what this is about. There is no suppression needed. All right, this is simply about recognizing when your thoughts are drifting and just seeing if you can get back on top of things again. Okay, I'm getting the vibe here of practicing gratitude as well, grateful even for the smallest things in life, and really trying to stay focused on that without getting into that whole toxic positivity situation, because that's not good. We focus on balance on this channel. Everything is about balance, okay, and keeping things in perspective as well. There's something here that's niggling at you though, and it's like, Taurus, this thing that's niggling at you, is it really your problem? Is it really something that you can deal with? Is it really something that's within your control? I'm not seeing that it is, okay? So again, keeping things in perspective. You've got communication here. There's a lot of birds in this particular card, and this tells me that you're going to be hearing very good news that you are waiting for, news that really is going to genuinely put a big smile on your face, and that's what you can expect. And it is something that triggers an emotional response as well, especially with this card. Okay, so yeah, with this being a love and romance read specifically, someone or something that is very close to your heart, you're going to hear very, very good news about. On the romance side, it certainly looks like things are going to be going your way. I'm just getting distracted here by this card. This road here, it's not actually a road. It's full of people and animals. So there's a lot of there's a lot of people in your energy right now, Taurus. You might be dealing with quite a lot, and you could have been putting your romantic life to the side while you were dealing with other things. So good news is coming in. This is fantastic. That's the best way that we can start your reading. Right, let's get into your tarot and we'll see if we can get any deeper messages. It's for Taurus, please. How is Taurus's personal interest? Thank you. Page of Cups. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion energy, the Emperor, Aries energy. The Page of Cups, when it shows up in a love read, it's not always necessarily about an apology, given or receiving, although you'll know if that's applicable for your particular story. The Page of Cups is a messenger, and it's good news when it pertains to love and romance, believe it or not. That's why I was, that's funny, because, you know, you literally had the same message out here in your oracle read. So again, whenever you see repeating messages in a reading, it means that that is the area that you need to keep focused on, okay? you know, well, it's repeating for a reason, all right? There might be someone around you, Taurus, who is basically consistently putting a downer on you and your aspirations, all right? And they can tend to overwrite anything good that's happening in your life. So that'll be why we're seeing this repeating message about, look, stay focused on this good news, stay focused on how this news is currently making you feel, all right? If you feed in to the negative individuals in your life, you give them your power, all right? Take your power back. It really is that simple. Take your power back and don't let anybody piss on your chips, okay? For real. Don't let them do that to you. Right, so we've got divine masculine energy here. You could be identifying as being the divine masculine energy, or you could be dealing with your divine masculine. So you will have to use your best discernment here, okay? Remember, it is a general read. And then you've got the Ten of Wands, which is a heavy burden. So someone is seeing that you're taking on quite a lot, and you're taking on stuff that is not necessarily your responsibility. Not with the Page of Cups being on that side. You can see the way that the cards are laying out, okay? Taurus, if you're doing anything and you're putting a lot of energy and effort into something and it's not your responsibility to do that, then you absolutely do need to reprioritize, okay? Never be afraid to switch things up, especially when your own happiness and your own future is what's being gambled with. This combination is certainly telling you that someone cares about you very much, and they see that you're taking on too much, that is not for you to be taking on. It's not for you to be stressing over, all right? This is playing in really strongly into that side of yourself, Taurus, where you like to be a fixer. You like to be the one that helps to make the lives of everybody else around you nicer, more livable, and that in turn leads you into taking on too much on behalf of someone else, all right? Because you can't bear to watch anybody struggle with something by themselves, so you would rather take on that heavy load for them. In this particular incident, we are seeing someone that loves you very dearly is trying to tell you to slow down, take a break, or just quite simply don't do a favour for someone else because it's going to backfire onto you somehow. It's like your kindness is going towards the wrong things or the wrong people, all right? So we're seeing that this individual is very concerned about you. Very concerned. Okay, what's in their heart space, please, toward Taurus? What's in their heart space? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Two of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. So Aries and Moon. Okay, in their heart space, there's an uncertainty here with this Two of Wands being in reverse. When it's in upright, it pertains to having a clear plan for the future. So someone's sitting there going, I don't know where this is going with Taurus. I don't know where our future is going to be. I'm just going to clarify this High Priestess a second, because it's in reverse. I'm not going to lie, it makes me nervous when it's in reverse. Sometimes it can just mean that someone is being frank with you up to the point where they're not necessarily being careful about the words that they're using, so it can come across as being really abrupt and really straight to the point. Sometimes in life we need that. and other times it's the last thing that we need. It makes me nervous because very rarely it can mean that somebody is meddling with energies. And I think I always try and skirt around the issue because obviously I don't want to be causing offence for anybody. The High Priestess in reverse, the same as the Queen of Wands in reverse, rarely means that someone is dabbling with energetic magics, and it could backfire, or it has backfired, or they were doing it with less than honest intent. So that's why I feel the urge to clarify this before we go any further. There's a High Priestess in reverse in this person's heart space, please, toward Taurus. It can also mean as well that someone thinks that you're not listening to your intuition, that you're not using your common sense as well. It could just be that, but it's always better that we clarify, right? Okay, the Fool, Uranus energy, so Aquarius energy. A brand new beginning, a brand new chapter, a new journey. Doing something again. Trying something again, but doing it in a different way. Further clarify this High Priestess in reverse, please. Thank you. Six of Swords, more Aquarian energy. Moving on from the past. Okay, Taurus. Moving on from the past. Right. There are certainly negative influences in your energy, Taurus. I don't know if this is like an old social circle that keeps trying to pull you back into their fold, or if you're dealing with like toxic family members or anything like that. We have had, in several of your reads in the past, it has come out where you were being used quite clearly as a scapegoat. All right, but each and every time you were trying your best with them, and you were still trying to prove your worth with them, and every single time they stabbed you in the back. Okay, we have had that out a few times in your reading, and this is looking like your romantic interest, or the person that you're interested in when it comes down to love. They're seeing this, they're bearing witness to either your family treating you like shit, or your old social circle treating you like shit. But again, you've got this thing about always wanting to help people. In this situation though, you're helping the wrong kind of people, and it's like the person that loves you is desperately trying to get you to see this. They're desperately trying to explain to you that by trying to help those horrible people, you're wasting your time, and it will end up backfiring once again. And you will end up finding yourself on the brunt of carrying the blame for when things go wrong. It's a lot like shooting the messenger, you know. Your heart is absolutely in a good place. It's in such a good place. Unfortunately though, you're finding yourself surrounded by assholes. Like, I don't know how else to say it to you, Taurus. I genuinely don't. And there's someone who loves you very dearly who is basically wanting to say exactly that, but they don't know how to say it in a way that's not going to upset you. Because for a lot of you, the toxic individuals is members of your own family. For a lot of you. Let me further clarify this person's heart space for Taurus, please. Okay, Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, and the Hanged One. Neptune, so Pisces energy. Okay, again, bearing in mind that this is in your person's heart space, they feel trapped, they feel stuck. And again, it's like they want to have this conversation with you. But again, they don't know the best way to approach it. So your heart is in a good place, and equally, the person who loves you, they genuinely do have your best interests at heart as well. So their heart's also in a good place. You could well be dealing with another Taurus, or you're just dealing with someone who gets you. Like they genuinely get you, they genuinely understand you, they understand the place that you're coming from and the reasons behind you persistently trying to help these other people, even though they don't appreciate it and they take you for granted and all the rest. Okay. What's Taurus's person hiding from Taurus, please? Okay, the Star, Aquarius energy. Healing, nurturing, rebuilding, hopes, dreams, wishes. Let's find out what else is this person hiding from Taurus, please. Moon. Okay, Pisces energy. 2 major arcana back to back. Moon and the Star. Thank you. The Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. What are they hiding? There's something here about not wanting to hurt your feelings. I'm going to have to further clarify this a second. Where's Knight of Swords here, please? Why Knight of Swords in what they're hiding from Taurus? They've been talking to somebody about this, Taurus. It's what they're hiding. 6 of Wands, Leo energy. It's like they've been talking to one of their friends, trying to get some kind of advice off of them on how to make you see that you're being played by friends or family. Why the Moon? Why is the Moon here? What they're hiding. Thank you. Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. Okay, I understand. Right, Taurus, the person who loves you has been hiding the fact that they have been speaking to one of their friends about how to get you to see that you're putting energies into other individuals who are not. I can't find the words to describe them. It's like they constantly look for someone to blame, right? And in the meanwhile, you're constantly trying to help them, constantly trying to see the best of them. But it's almost as if you're trying to appeal to their good nature when they don't have a good nature to appeal to, all right? So the one who loves you is watching you bang your head against this brick wall, trying to get either their affection or their approval or something. It's complicated because you're dealing with so many people here, Taurus. The one, like your partner, the one who loves you, or the one that you want to be in a partnership with you, is starting to really reconsider the relationship with you, because it's almost as if you're not listening to what it is that they have to say about the situation that you're dealing with. They can see that these friends or family members are taking the piss out of you. They can see that. They've tried to have the conversation with you to try and stop you from investing in those others. And they're like, well, Taurus isn't going to listen to me, and Taurus is just going to continue to put in effort with those others. And I don't know where this is going to leave me and Taurus. I don't completely know what to do about this situation. Why the Star? Seven of Coins, Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Feeling stuck. Because when you get upset from those others, it's coming into the relationship that you're having here. And they don't agree that you should be dealing with those others in the first place, because it's muddying up the waters in your relationship. That's what they're hiding. What actions are they likely to take toward Taurus, please? Because, you know, every time you get upset by those others, it's making your partner here upset. Because you come back from having spent time with them, you come back with a very sort of self-loathing vibe on you. And that's not who you are. That is not who you are. Right, Queen of Swords, Libra energy. So this is their actions towards you. Okay. Right, boundaries, personal boundaries, Judgment, Pluto energy, and the Four of Coins is Sun in Capricorn. Yeah, listen, they're trying to get you to see things from a different angle, all right? If this reader's been resonating for you, Taurus, let me say this, right? You're never going to get the approval of the others that you've been dealing with. The ones that constantly make you feel like a piece of shit. You're never going to get their approval, ever. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, you'll just never get their approval. So your person's saying, stop trying. Stop trying to have relationships with these others when they are, quite frankly, toxic AF. Stop doing it to yourself, right? You can't keep living like this. You do nice things for them. You try and do favours for them. You try and get them to show you a little bit of love. And it doesn't work. I'm seeing that the one who loves you has got your back. They do. They do have your back. They hate the way that you feel about yourself when you've come home or when you've come back after having dealt with the others. It's like their energy is really, really dirty, and you accidentally bring it home with you after you've been with them. It's gross. It feels icky. And you're not feeling any better about yourself the more that you try with those others. This is someone's family or social circle is having a negative impact on their romantic life in this read. That's the bottom line. That is absolutely the bottom line here. Your person is desiring to show you another way. They're trying to get you to not be so stuck and rigid, and they're trying to show you how to have a rebirth, how to do things differently. They're trying to teach you how to listen to your to your higher self. Blockage is a Four of Swords, Libra energy. Rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider. Reconsider who and what it is that you're putting your energies into, Taurus. Because the others that you're dealing with are taking advantage of you, and they're taking advantage of your good nature. And under there, the Magician. Yeah, and 6 of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is completely within your power here, Taurus, to brush away all of the dross in your life and to start afresh. It's completely within your power. You don't need that kind of bullshit in your life. You do not. So Taurus, thank you. Chemistry. Okay. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Trust the situation's calling for you to have faith and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Stop putting effort into the others. Right, they're not worth it, Taurus. They're not worth it. And they're affecting your love life here. Like, for real. Redirect your efforts. Take it away from them and put it into you and your relationship. So Taurus, thank you. Okay, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentments. Right, emotions. So there is some kind of an emotional attachment still to the others, whoever they are for you, right? There is some kind of an emotional thing there. When you ask yourself honestly, have you ever like really genuinely felt loved and wanted by the others? Ever? You'll find that the answer is no. It's time for you to detach your emotions from them, because that is how they've got power and control over you. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yeah. So focusing on those who genuinely love you. Look deep within your heart and you'll feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And under there you've got twin flames. Your passion ignites. Okay. So, yeah. It's a really interesting dynamic, okay. Because what I'm seeing in this read, and it is quite complicated. You're banging your head up against a brick wall, trying to get love and approval from whoever the others are. And then your romantic partner is banging their head up against a brick wall, trying to get you to see your worth and your value, and trying to get you to put the efforts that you're putting into the others, to put it into this relationship here instead. It's a strange read. I have to say I've never seen anything quite like this coming out in the read before, Taurus. Give a healing message, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Resistance. Okay. Okay, so number 25, which is reduced into a 7, and 7s pertain to confidence and assessment. It can be reflection as well. So it's time for you to take a step back here so that you can see the bigger picture, right? It says, familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, then turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. The positive affirmation that comes with this card is, I flow through resistance and I am in control. And then the stone that it's suggesting that could be beneficial for you at this time, Taurus, is red jasper. So interesting how we were saying throughout that entire read that you are fighting for acceptance from a certain group of individuals, and consistently no matter what you do for them, you still end up getting the door slammed in your face. It's time to leave that door. This is what your partner, the one who loves you, is trying to tell you. Stop trying to open that particular door. Give a soul growth reading, please, for Taurus. Okay. Right. Usually these cards are supposed to be read in groups of 3. You do have 4. But it's not a problem. Right. Fixed. There's a surprise. Stubborn Taurus. Right, so what you're learning: fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty and dependability. So you're learning on where to put your loyal heart. How you're learning it: house 1, which is Aries. Individuality, self-image and approach to life. So how you're learning it is to be more confident and to have a really good, strong sense of self. It's not about pride and ego. It's different. And where it'll lead you is Mercury, which is Gemini and Virgo energy. Think, learn, network and communicate. So it'll lead you down a path where you're able to communicate what you need out of life more clearer, and to have a clearer understanding about what you need in your life. And it came out with opposition, imbalance, a point of tension and a power struggle. Yeah, that push and pull. Opposition. Your opposite sign is Scorpio. So change, adapt, metamorphosis as well. So this would tell me that your soul growth reading is saying, okay, your particular soul lesson in this situation is all about learning how to be adaptable and utilizing your intellect to help you in your decision making. Okay. Understanding when to withdraw your emotions and when to take advantage of your intellect. All right. Okay, so this next deck, it tends to get a little bit too specific. Okay, so this bit might not resonate for absolutely everybody. It's not a problem. It's just a little bit of additional information for anybody who is interested. So Taurus, please. Right. Supportive, yeah. So someone sees that you're very, very supportive, which we've already covered all of that in your read anyway. It's just a question of, okay, where is it that you're putting your loyal heart? Where is it that you're supporting? You know, really take a closer look at who you're supporting. Would they ever support you in the same way? Basically. Short. I don't know what that's got to do with anything. This can be a physical attribute of somebody, either yours or the person who loves you. It could also be saying, look, cut short your line of support until someone earns it. Cut it short. Right, you've got X, so somebody could have an unusual name, or it could be you've been supporting an X and you need to keep that tether of support really, really short, because you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, and then they'll blame you for everything that goes wrong as well. Right, independent, reclaim your independence. You've got the letter M. I'm just going to budge these out the way a second. Loyal, yeah, loyal again. Your loyalty is not what's being called into question here, Taurus. It's the other's loyalty towards you that's being called into question. T, A, R, and O. Okay, and this final deck, it's very similar to the Rebel decks. Please don't take this deck seriously, and it can get a little bit naughty. Okay, so Taurus, please. Whoa, right. Visualize world peace. Peace, it starts with releasing the bullshit. Abso-friggin-lutely, yeah. Get your sweet ass outside, only if it's safe to do so, okay? Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, and drink the wild air. Depends on your area, okay? Give that shit up. There's better shit on the horizon. Absolutely, yeah. Talk to the hamster. Because I'm done listening. Every single one of them fits in with your read perfectly, Taurus. I genuinely don't need to elaborate on anything any further for that. It's self-explanatory. Stop putting your efforts into the shit. Like, for real. You're worth so much more than that. Like, honestly and genuinely. And just to redirect you back to your oracle read, this. Amplify your positive emotions, hope and happiness. That's where your focus should be, okay? Just there, nothing else required. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.